Alright, hey everybody, Hrph here, and welcome to another episode of Drive Beyond Horizons, where we try to build ourselves a complete vehicle. This time, the only one we got left is the Musgoat. So I'm just going to run through this. We're going to start with the Bonfiac, which we just completed in the last episode. I raised this probability of occurrence up to the max. The thing I'm going to do this time different is I'm going to click start at night, so that maybe by the time I'm done with the initial gathering of stuff at the house, I can search for cars in the daylight instead of at night. So we'll kind of flip that. All the stuff I leave the same. I do set car rust and cleanliness are usually at 65/40. I just set them to infinite. Dirty when you find it. When you clean it, they won't rust or get dirty again. Tire wear I bump up to 73K, and that's it. Let's get started. So I'm gonna I'll keep you with me here just for a second, but I'm gonna go through all the initial crap. We're gonna get the starting backpack. We'll get the rocket launcher and the AK off the roof, and we'll load up with some food, drinks, and apparently a bunch of front bumpers. So alright, starting at night worked. It's kind of cool. Can't tell what's green. This is a headlight. Okay. Where is it? We'll throw that in there. Might as well throw this crap on, you know, like why not? Yeah, we definitely need some engine oil. This is usually engine oil right here. In fact, I've never not seen it be engine oil. So, alright, I'm just going to run through the normal crap. We're just going to fill up fluids here. We need water. How are we doing for gas? Pull this down. Oh yeah, we need fuel. Hopefully we got, usually these little things are petrol. Yeah, whoops. Here's one of them. Crap, I didn't open it. So, alright, I'm just going to do this kind of stuff. We're going to collect, like I said, some food and water. We'll throw it in the trunk. Food and drinks, and we'll be off. So I'll pick you guys up on the hunt for a Musgoat. Oh, I think we might have one. We might have one. Yeah, okay. So we're like almost 6K down the road. We've got 2 wheels, I guess. What do we got for parts on this thing? 12? That's not great. That's not great. But we can bastardize everything, I think. That's a door. It's got a panel but no mirror. It's a partial win. Oh, is that the... Okay. I'm gonna upgrade right away to the good one. Put that there. This goes in too. I have already found night vision goggles at one of the both of those chameleon shops we were at. Have them. Where is the Well, alright guys, we got this thing up to, I guess, 14 still. But it has the original engine and radiator, so I'm just going to add our battery, and we need some pedals and I guess a seat, just to get this thing drivable, and I will bring you guys back when we are on the road. Okay, we have picked ourselves up a trailer, and we got 2 goat plates that I found out behind this place, along with this one of these like fog light things, whatever they are, on the roof. So we are now up to 19. All right, so we found an actual tire and rim over here, and we had one in the car already from the detailing station. I did paint this kind of the metallic red, which I think is just it's beautiful on this car. So I'm going to try to go with that, assuming we can find more cans. But yeah, we are up to 23 or 48, so we're almost halfway. I'm going to take a poke through here. I didn't really look for parts, and we'll bring you guys back if we find something else. Okay, so we passed a Musgoat wreck just right up there at that telephone booth, and we got one of these with the other one, I guess, because we've got this one over here, and that gets us up to 24, and I think there's a couple more parts here. What's that? Is that something, or was that just... Sometimes I think they're parts, but they're just shadows from the rocks, yeah. So there's a goat license plate. That's a can of soda or food. There's an engine up there. The wreck itself only gets 6 things, I think, which are the 4 seatbelt things and emergency brake and ignition. But yeah, we got a tail light and a seat. We'll have to figure out which are they. They're the same. All right, don't matter. Side doesn't matter. 25, and then we'll be up to 26. I don't know if this the seat matters. There's a headlight here, but I've already got both headlights. Let's see where this goes. Whoops. Yeah, we can use it as a driver's seat. Apparently, our other seat has thrown itself into the street. So yeah, we picked up this trailer. I have one trailer wheel for it, so I put some Dada wheels on it. We picked this up at a detailing station. We stopped off at one of these chameleon bar kind of places, and I found 3 of our parts out here, just in the back. It's not even... It's a C18 rack. It's not even one of ours. I'm tempted to use the roof rack, but instead of the trailer. But the roof rack it's so annoying. I mean, it's handy, right? But it's annoying when you're trying to build a car, because I'm constantly pulling it off when I'm trying to look at other parts. But yeah, we got our grill, and it's got both fog lights in it. So that is a great find. And I think we have our original battery and our original radio. So that's kind of grubby. Those are all the lights in the front now, plus the license plate and the grill. I think we pull this one out. And I'm pretty sure it's this one, unless it's one of those things where the batteries have the same graphic model. No, okay. So that should be 4, right? Yeah, we were at 26, so that gets us up to 30. Let's try this radio. I gotta hear me some Horizon classics. Hrph Gaming Classics. All right. So we're up to 31. So I still need another seat. We don't have any proper pedals. We are using the I did find a slot machine on top of one of the, actually it wasn't on top, it was in the back room of one of the Chameleon, or maybe the gas places. So we're using the arm that falls off of the slot machine as a gear shifter. Well, okay, I think we found a random hood here at a not wreck site. So I will take it. Is that green? It is green. Yeah, okay. Pretty grubby in the wrong color, but we'll fix that. What does that get us up to? 32? Yeah, I mean, this car, it's so pretty. You know, it's a fastback. It's got to be, I don't know exactly what year it's modeled after, but it's, you know, the fastbacks are what, late 60s, right? So I just, my absolute favorite year, I think, for everything is 1970. I mean, there's a few models here and there, right, that are amazing, but 1970 just seems like the absolute like sweet spot for all the things, you know, like, you know, like 68. I honestly am a Mopar guy, and I don't know how much I've talked about this in the other videos, probably not at all. But I grew up, my dad had a 68 Roadrunner and a 70 TA Challenger, a Dodge, and Plymouth Roadrunner, Dodge Challenger, for those that aren't in the US and don't know. And I owned a 72 Roadrunner for a long time, till it got crashed. It crashed on the way to work on a highway accident, so one of those pile-up situations. So kind of stupid, and an unglorious end for just a wonderful, fantastic car. That being said, I don't think there's much else for us here. Yeah, 1970 though. You know, you've got the 70 Boss Mustangs, amazing. The Mach 1 Mustangs, amazing. 1970 Superbird, right? Plymouth Superbird. One of my favorite cars of all time, the 1970 GTX, the Plymouth GTX. I love the Roadrunners, but the GTX of that year, kind of like black and silver. Oh, just an amazing car. You know, I'm not even considering any of the, you know, the Chevy Camaros and the GM products, you know, the Trans Ams and Firebirds and all that. So I just feel like 1970, you know, with the Barracudas and the Challengers and the TA Challengers, the AAR Cudas, I mean, it is literally the sweet spot for muscle cars for me, personally. So this one has to be Candy Apple Red, after this model that I had made, you know, plastic model years ago of, I think, a 70 Boss Mustang. I did not do it justice. The car itself is beautiful. The model was awful. But still, just an absolute amazing year for cars and American muscle cars. Alright, found a wreck at a California motel here. I haven't found too many parts that we need, but we did find a taillight here. Let's throw that in, and we are up to 33. Yeah, so I was talking a few minutes ago about muscle cars and how the 70s, 1970 in particular, was a sweet spot, you know, for me, for cars. Yeah, I'd love to see, like, a representation from that era here for, like, you know, Dodge, Plymouth. Maybe some kind of Challenger Barracuda sort of thing, or you know, one of the like 1970 boxy kind of things, like Roadrunner GTX sort of thing. Because we do have, you know, you've got Ford representation here with the Mustang. You've got there's another taillight we don't need. You've got General Motors representation, you know, in the Bonfiac, the Firebird slash you know, Camaro, right, of that sort of era. So yeah, I'd love to see that. Even AMX. I mean, I'm not even, yeah, I didn't even mention, like, AMX the 70 javelins. Just so much good muscle from that era. Just unbelievable. Javelin's one of my favorite cars ever, too. All right, we got up on the roof and managed to find a complete door up there. Super rusty, but all things we need. Yeah, we're up to 35 already. I can show you how I get up on here. It's pretty simple. I didn't do a great job of setting it up this time, but there's almost always a rubber or aluminum, trash can laying around here, and you can use that to jump on this little guy, which lets you jump on this guy. And then there's usually one of these barrels laying around in a bucket, right? So you just get up on these things and boom, you're on the roof. So easy enough. We got a couple of scrub brushes over here, so I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna clean up the hood and the door, and we're gonna move on. That's not the right color. I did manage to find a couple of cans of this, so this is the original one. Probably not a lot left in here. Yeah, died already. Boo. I just want to see it blink. Okay. Same for the hood. Blink for me, baby. Hunk of crap. Alright, we're still missing bumpers. We're missing all kinds of... Did this one die? Yeah. Why didn't I throw it in the woods? But man, that is so nice. That is so nice. Brings back memories. Not that I ever had one of these, but... memories of a day gone by for me. Came up on this radio tower, and in the little garage thingy here, we got, I think, our instrument cluster and another spare tire. Anything up here? That's not our tire. Nope. But this is great. We need this. Sweet. Is that 36 of 48? So we still got 12 to go. Another billboard goat crash here. This one's only, again, got six parts on it. So nothing on the car itself, but no pedals. But we found this rear bumper, which we need. There's another tire. A couple of radios. I guess let's take a scour. Oh, a pedal. I don't know which one that is, but we will friggin' take it. Oh, I took the steering wheel off. I'm such a dummy. I'll be okay. I'll be alright. You know, just little senior moment there. Alright. Pulled up to one of these detailing stations, double garage things, and there was a goat in here, and we got a couple of tires. There's nothing on it. I put the hood on it just to get it out of the way. This is probably, yeah, a Musgoat license plate. There's a couple of lights that we don't need, but the highlights that we found were three things. We found a gear shifter just laying on the floor. So we can put that in. We'll get rid of this slot machine handle. 39. And we got a front seat. And we got a windshield. Nice. Alright, I'm going to shine these parts up, and I still have to look on the roof. and around back. I doubt that we're going to find anything, but you never know. But so that's it. What are you up to? 40 now? 41 out of 48, so 7 parts left, man. Okay, what did I say we'd find on the roof? Nothing? Found it. Freaking front bumper, man. Oh, I dropped it right next to an existing scrub brush. Okay. Nice. This will be 42. Did we scrub this one? No, I did not. All right, beautiful. We are looking good. We still need 6 parts. Okay, we are up behind a California motel, and there is, I think, a door that we need. We don't need the door. We need this mirror, though. I don't remember. I don't think we need the panel. I think we just need the mirror. Yeah, we got the panel. Boom. Come on, give it to me. Why is that so hard? Alright, 43. And I know the parts that we need. We need 2 pedals. We need the window glass, we need the trunk lid, and we need this little gas lid. Those are the gas door. Those are the 5 pieces we have left. I'm going to keep scouring this place. I don't anticipate finding anything, but I said that before. We found something on the roof. Okay, up on the top of another California motel, we found the gas door. There are no wrecks, but look at this. There are 2 Bonfiacs. Like we could have had that luck, yeah, although they don't have any parts on them. But we could have used that kind of luck yesterday. All right, this should be 44. All right, Hrph is frustrated. I can't find parts for this thing. And every place I go has cars I don't want. And diesel instead of petrol. Oh. Alright, so I opened up this garage and yeah, lo and behold, we have 2 goats in here. So I've just been picking out some of the trash here in the front. What is that? That's a headlight. We don't, you know, can we get like a trunk lid? Back window? They're probably going to have nothing in them for parts, right? Like 6 and 6, yeah. So I don't know. This is going to be a bummer if there's like no parts we can use in here. Wow, I almost missed this. I almost missed this. Literally the only part here that we can use. I almost didn't see it because it was leaning up. Pulled up to one of these chameleon garages. We've got, at the very least, 1 pedal and a trunk lid here, which are 2 of the 3 parts. We need 2 pedals. So I'm gonna slap this on. Let's drop it here quick first. I have not looked all around the yard or anything, so it's... Get out of the way, stupid thing. Well, there potentially could be something still out back, but I'm assuming not. I think all 3 of these pedals are the same. So that's 2. Let's go grab that rear window. I'm sorry, trunk lid. Sneak on through this way. Yeah, I don't see much here. But I've got a brush. I don't know why these hazard lights are on. I can't turn them off. You know, I've taken the battery out of the car and everything. So I think I'm going to have to probably restart the game. But all right, we just need one stupid pedal. We're at 47 out of 48, and I guess let's. Okay, so we're out behind this chameleon thing. There was a, I think it's a Dada out front. And we just found a pedal laying out behind the building. So 93K. Let's pop this thing in. Oh, I gotta take the old one out. Don't lose that. Let's get rid of that. That should do it. Poof. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, you guys don't see the achievement when it pops up on my desktop because I'm only recording the window, but the game window. But that's it, man. Full on complete. All right, I'm gonna wait till daylight, and we'll get a few pictures, and yeah, we'll do something fun. All right, guys, here she is, the Musgoat, fully assembled. You can see we have no part number because we have no parts left to gather. So very nice car, very pretty. Absolutely love this this metallic red. Really nice, really nice. Again, I love this era muscle car, late 60s, you know, up until 72-ish. Just a really sweet spot for American muscle. Would love to see this game, you know, incorporate, have a Mopar presence. You know, we got Ford, we got GM. Would love to see a Mopar, maybe an AMC Javelin, like from 1970. Just fantastic, fantastic era for muscle cars. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph to do some more videos, do throw us a like, comment. Consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things do help out a small channel. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one. We are going to swivel. I found one beer. I did not find many fireworks today. Where is my cursor? Here we go.